Challenge. Sorry, I'm lighting stage. The 90-day happiness challenge. We are on day number 33. Congratulations for making it this far. Congratulations for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Even if you're not participating, these videos are still valuable. So you're welcome. So yesterday we had quite an amazing body scan, release, experience with ourselves to do some really deep work. Today we're going to continue that. You might have realized that we're continuing with it until day 40. You're welcome. So, I'm just loving this stage right now. We have a lot to clear today. It's really good. Here, stage for you. I'll give you a whole bunch of stage. All the stage for you. There you go. Yeah, a lot to clear today. Filling in for the activity was quite deep, and I was very surprised at where we were going to go, but the universe says you're ready, and it's wanting this partnership. It's wanting your expanse. Yesterday, again, we talked about like masks and how our perceptions and how we've cultivated those, how they affect our everyday lives within a little bit. We haven't really explored it too much. We're going to dive deeper today. But how the masks are a support of perceptions that we don't want, that don't help us. And so as we did that body scan, we revealed to ourselves like what masks we might be wearing about our perceptions of our body and what perspectives that brings to us about how we feel about our body, how we're connected to our body. Our ego has this natural inclination to make us compare, so to speak, to to things outside of ourselves. And so as we took this time to just see who we were and what kind of emotions are loaded into our tissues, it's a very vulnerable process. Very, very big work. Everybody who's done it, congratulations. In that space, it kind of also lends itself, especially when we were doing this release aspect and just saying, I love, or whatever mantra you can come up with, as we're releasing, we're really noticing a healing take place. A big, huge shift happens. And that's powerful to experience. So again, building us up to explore more, dive deeper, making sure you got the skills you need, the experiences you need to continue on further. If you haven't played big yet with these assignments, you are now really charged to do that. This is a big assignment, and there's no way around it. So yeah, it's big. So without further ado, as the title suggests, we are continuing with our perceptions and our perspectives on how they show up in the world. And right now, we're going to draw attention to the perspectives that we are given based on the perceptions that we have of the following words. They're all in the description of this video, but I'm going to go ahead and take the time to slowly say them. And the object is to, when you hear these things, you're going to envision what they are within you, like internally imagine some scenario, or maybe it brings up a memory. Maybe you have a mental connotation with that, and you're going to describe what first comes to your mind. So, and this reveals what your perceptions, your programming has done to how you perceive the world and how you operate in it. Okay, so just much like we did that little color example the other day, this is another example, just not using color. We're going to use words. And as I say these, I'm going to pause, give about a minute or so each of these words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 words. So we're going to give almost a minute to each of these words, and you are just going to experience them for yourself. Just experience them. Allow the vision to come through, emotions to come through. Maybe you have a memory that comes through. Anything that's tied to these words, whatever it brings up, maybe you even feel it in your body. That's huge too. Anything of that nature you are going to jot down, okay? Pause the video if you need to give you more time to write, to journal, but this is going to be what your share is, so super easy. Share the video and then post your findings. Yes. So without further ado, make sure you do this video too, or do this assignment before you get to do tomorrow's, because tomorrow and the next day require this assignment be done, okay? Okay, without further ado, here we go. So, go ahead and find yourself in a nice meditative position, a nice relaxed position, whatever that looks like for you, one that is not disturbing your nerves, it's not uncomfortable, something that's very calm and tranquil for you, okay? And just lie back, go ahead and bring your eyes to close so that you reduce any visual stimulus that comes up so you can have full awareness within. Begin to breathe in and out of your nose. Really allowing your breath to settle you into your space. Feel what you're resting upon. Relaxing even more so that you have a more full perception and a more integrated view of your mind's eye with these following words. Our first word. What comes up for you with the word resentment? Allowing your mind just to explore that word and whatever comes up. Resentment. The next word is delight. Delight. What comes up for you when you hear the word delight? Exploring as much as you can. What comes up when you hear the word vengeance? Just exploring. Excuse me. Vengeance. Sorry, I had to do that. Cute puppy. The next word, forgiveness. What comes up for you as you hear the word forgiveness? Just exploring that word. Really diving deep and allowing yourself to explore all dimensions of what is released when you hear the word lust. exploring the word lust. And pausing this anytime you need more time to write or to document your experience. Our next word, go ahead and spend some time with the reverse or opposite of lust, and you can use whichever word for you references the most. I chose respect or indifference or contentment, being the opposite of lust. So respect, indifference, contentment. What comes up for you? The next one. What comes up for you when you hear the word greed? Exploring the word greed. Okay. Our next word that we are exploring and allowing an inner generation of what perspective we contain is with the word benevolence. Benevolence. Our next word that we are going to explore to locate imagery, emotions, etc., is bigotry. Bigotry. Exploring that, what comes up? Four more words. The next one is fairness. So explore fairness. What does that look like to you? What is generated in your mind when you hear the word fairness? And actually, there's only 2 more words. This next one, explore hatred. What comes up when you hear the word hatred? Okay, our last word, admiration. What comes up when you hear the word admiration? Okie dokie. Go ahead and come to eyes open at your own perfect pace. And now you have an idea of what has come up when you've heard all of these words. What connotations do you have when you hear all of those? And if you would like to push yourself even further and dive into this, perhaps you could even use words like love instead of where I used the opposite of hatred as admiration. You could use love. Or maybe you could use other words such as ambition and laziness, or anything of that nature that has 2 different scales. And maybe there's some neutral words for us too that we could explore. The idea is to understand what barometer, what kind of perspectives we're gaining in life because of the perceptions that we have around certain ideas and whatnot. And that's going to tell us a lot, especially if we have a lot of junk, a lot of baggage, or negative thoughts that come up with certain words like this, especially if they're positive words. It can tell us a lot about the current state of being, the programming that we have in our brain. Same thing can be said when we think about bigotry or whatever. If we have a lot of labels for that, let's say we have a lot of connotations for bigotry, and we notice that we tend to gravitate toward focusing our time on those things, is that useful time? Think about that for a sec. So this exercise is meant to bring perspective. Go ahead and have fun with this. If you need any help, reach out to me. And also, if you want to do in-person help, the Friday meditation is this week. Compassionate Mindful Meditation, Foundations of Meditation. And it is tomorrow, yes, on Friday. So go ahead, you can sign up through that on Facebook. You can find it on my Facebook page, or you can go to Good Elephant, and you can also sign up there and mark yourself as attending. Otherwise, from this point, go ahead and enjoy your day. Have a wonderful time. Ramp up your energy. Do some awesome stuff. Now that you know yourself even more, you've explored a little bit more, you can kind of have fun with this and just be like, what do I think about X, Y, and Z? And just go out throughout your day and even expand on this. Share this video, journal about it, and I will see you tomorrow. With light and love, namaste, everybody. Bye-bye.